Hey guys, it's Mahel here with Tech from That Perspective, and today I'm going to be reviewing the HTC One M8. Now, I would like to thank Vodafone for sending this out to me for review. Check out their Red 4G plans in the link below. They're awesome. You get free Spotify, Netflix or Sky Sports if you sign up to a Red plan. And let's get into the video. So instantly you can see that this is the HTC One M8 in its glory, and this is basically HTC's latest flagship device so far. And you can see that it has the full aluminium body at the back. So we're going to just look at the design. So here's the aluminium body, and right here is a dual flash. So that's something that the iPhone 5s has, which is good. Here's one camera, and I believe this is another, and I'll show you the camera later because it has something special about it. And turning to the side, you can see that this is the SD card tray right here, and right here is the volume down and volume up, the power button at the top. And if we turn it to the front, and I keep pressing stuff, so I'll just quickly lock this. So here at the front you have your top speakers, your LED indicator for if you have notifications, and I just got a notification. Front facing camera, which is 5 megapixels, pretty good because it's also like its mini version, which is basically a selfie phone. 5.2 inch screen, I believe, it's at least 5 inches. HTC logo right here, and the bottom speakers, and these aren't using the Beats speakers, as HTC claim that speakers being used in the M8 are better than Beats speakers. Turning it to the other side, you can see that this has the SIM card tray right here, and we've shown you the back and everything else. And at the bottom, instead of having it like the mini where the audio jack is at the top, you have it right at the bottom. So there you have your audio jack and your micro USB for charging and syncing. So instantly you can see that this was the phone, and I'm just going to show you something cool with it. So if you do have a HTC One M8, then you can see that there are some features you may not know about, and this is something that I don't believe is on other phones. For example, if I can go down right here, and then I can call someone. So let's think of a name. Call Apple. I think I have this saved. Call Apple.
More than one match was found. Please say the full name. You can also say the
Yeah, it's not very accurate, however it comes up. And that's one of the commands you can do just by having a lock screen. It's just black. You can wake the screen up, see if you have anything here you want to see. I don't have a password lock on it, so I can just go down, and here's the notification center. And if I do want to just put it back to sleep again, I don't have to press the power button, reach at the top, I can just do this, and there you go. Seeing I don't have a password, I can just unlock it from it being locked by sliding up, and there you go. So these are some pretty cool features with the M8. Now I'm going to get into the camera because this is something that interested me quite a lot. So I'll open this camera up, and this is a front facing camera, and you can see that there is the DSLR camera right there. And right here, so what I can do is, oh, don't mean that, you can tap to start the countdown, and this is a 13 megapixel back, but this is 5 megapixel front, and you can see it's quite good. So right now I'm on selfie because that is how HTC presented it. So I can go into camera, so it just gets the back, and that is pretty good, although there is quite a lot of noise at this stage, but that's just how my room is. There's quite a lot of noise in the room, and if you don't know what noise is, in other terms, fuzziness. This is something that I didn't see on any other phone and has impressed me quite a lot. So if, say you want to take a photo of a group, but you want to be in the photo as well. Before that wasn't possible, however now it is, because you can go do dual capture. And what this does is, you can see that this is the back camera, and it also has the front camera right here, so you're both all in the picture, which is quite amazing. And another mode is the pan 360, so you can do a panorama shot, at which I won't do right now. Video mode, this records in 1080p, of course, unlike the, actually no, the mini version does record in 1080p, but it only has a 720p screen. And this is something called Zoe camera, which the Zoe camera captures stills and video with one button tap to capture. So HTC's has this thing called Zoe, which is in beta. I don't know what it is right now because it is in beta. However, I'm sure it will be a great feature. And I'll show you something. So if I go into selfie, then here you can see that it's pretty good. And you can have my DSLR camera right there, and it's out of focus. There we go. So let's just come off the camera, and next thing I'm going to show you is a benchmark on Geekbench. Now I've started to use Geekbench over Antutu because I realized that Antutu takes too long for the purposes of videos. But we're going to go into Geekbench right here. So here it does say HTC One M8 4.4.2. It says Qualcomm unknown, although it is a Snapdragon 801 processor at 2.27 GHz with 2 gigs of RAM, but available 1.78 gig. Now we're going to run a benchmark. Here you go. Take the ISO down a bit. Because so Geekbench is actually much quicker than Antutu. Although it doesn't show you how it actually does its benchmarks, it will give you a score, and you'll see it's pretty good. So we're already on 72%, and if I was using Antutu, then I probably would have been on something like 10. And the benchmark is almost finished. So right here you have a single core score of 971, which is pretty amazing since phones have come quite a long way, as the iPhone 4 I believe gets something like 400, and a multi-core score of 2795. I don't understand why it's only using 3 of its cores, but there you go. And here's some information for you. So you can see there is the other information. So it says it's got 1 processor and 4 cores, has motherboard and so on, and if anything means off you. And there you go. I accidentally uploaded it. We'll actually compare this to other scores because you'll be able to see how it is. So Geekbench browser. Actually no, we won't do that for the purposes of video time. The next thing I want to show you is actually something I haven't showed you in this video for some reason already, and that is the actual HTC Sense skin. So here you can see that this is a redesigned HTC Sense since the HTC One M8, as the background is different, and you can see that it's quite nice. I didn't like HTC One's M7's theme before. I thought it was quite bad, but now I actually like it quite a lot because it's improved to be on a great level. And there you go. So you can actually have your highlights here. So right here we have Austin Evans actually, and Arsenal. So you can go down and to your highlights and see what's up from your linked accounts. So that includes like Instagram, Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and other things. Here you can see things. And if one thing I liked about HTC Sense is that if you want to have loads of apps but don't want to look through them all the time, then you can just simply press search icon and search for something, Antutu. There we go. So this is something that Samsung should really learn about. A search button. Yeah. The next thing I'm actually going to show you is a proper test on how the gaming looks. So this is FIFA 14, something I've never used before. I want to take the volume down for music. So it's loading. Apparently I can be 0 years old. Will be 90 years old. Tap to continue and play. So let's just try kick off. Apparently I can't do a kickoff, so we'll try penalty shoot. And that won't do much. Oops. I don't want to go on Ultimate Team, but you can see that it's running pretty well. This game, there's no problems with the quad-core processor. And that's just how it is. Need to stop quoting Kendrick Lamar. But you can see that this is the game, and we'll see what we can do without it being locked. Apparently nothing, games of the week, download, okay, and let's just quickly try this. There we go. There we go. Fulham for some reason. Okay, 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 play. So now we can actually show you something, because this isn't locked. And this is speaker test as well. Copyright music, oops. There's still copyrighted music, so I can't actually show you. Actually, we can turn the music off. So let's go into this. I should have done this before. Audio. Music. I apparently can't turn the music off. Here we go. No problems running this. This is actually quite a, let's say, intensive game mode for Android, as the only other things you'll see that are really intensive is Modern Combat 5, which actually is coming out. It's been pirated recently. Not great, but it's basically console-like graphics, current gen graphics on mobile, which is pretty amazing. Sprint. I haven't played this before, I just downloaded it for the purposes of this video. Although I do play FIFA a lot on console and PC. Let's just let them score. And let's see how this replay looks. To be honest, this reminds me of PSP graphics. So you have your PSP graphics right on a mobile. So why would you need to buy another games console for portability when you can just use your phone? And I really recommend the HTC One M8. Purchase links are down in the description below. And we're just going to quit this. And one last thing I'm actually going to show you is a Wi-Fi speed test, as well as a 4G speed test from Vodafone's Red 4G plan. So I'll click begin test, and this is on my Wi-Fi, and we'll see what speed we get. So we're on the 54 Mbps around. We did hit 61, but it went straight down to 54, and that is pretty good speed. 29 ping. So you can see that the Wi-Fi is up to date, because that is what I get on my MacBook and other devices. So you'll see you'll get a good Wi-Fi speed, and the HTC One M8 does have 4G, of course, so you also see speed then. So let's just go turn Wi-Fi off, and now 4G is on, restart test. So this is on Vodafone Red 4G plan. Like I said, link is in the description below. You can get free Spotify, Netflix, or Sky Sports for 6 months if you sign up to the plan. So we're on a 23 Mbps download on Vodafone Red 4G download, and please tell me it hasn't froze. Here we go. Upload, we're on a 8 Mbps. Usually it's much better. Usually I'm getting around 14 Mbps. I was actually able to upload a YouTube video for this because my internet was actually acting up once. But you can see that this is actually better than most, not most, but quite a lot of UK's household internet, which is pretty amazing for Vodafone. And here are my results. So I've only done 2, and there you go, in comparison. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to check out the link below for subscribing and buying the HTC One M8. Comment what you thought about the phone and the video. If you have any positive or negative constructive criticism, just leave it in the description, comments. Like the video, subscribe, and once again, thanks to Vodafone for sending this out to me for review. Wouldn't be possible without them. This has been Mahel here with Tech from My Perspective, reviewing the HTC One M8, and I'm out. Peace.